You wake up and nothing feels wrong. And that's the problem. Your phone lights up. You check it without thinking. You get out of bed on time. You follow the routine. You move through the day like you always do. From the outside, your life looks fine, stable, normal, acceptable. But inside, something is quiet and heavy. You're doing what you're supposed to do, yet you don't feel closer to anything that matters to you. Days pass, weeks pass, and nothing really changes. At first, it's confusing. You wonder why you feel restless when nothing is wrong. You tell yourself to be grateful. You tell yourself other people have it worse, so you ignore the feeling. You wake up again, same schedule, same conversations, same goals written down somewhere you don't open anymore. You keep yourself busy, busy enough not to think too deeply, busy enough not to ask hard questions. Then the frustration starts to creep in. Not loud, not dramatic, just a quiet pressure in your chest. You see people moving forward, changing, building, choosing different paths, and you tell yourself you'll do that too, soon, later, when things slow down, when you're more ready. But they never slow down. And slowly, almost without noticing, regret starts forming. Not regret over one big mistake, regret over time, over days that looked the same, over chances you didn't take because they felt uncomfortable. You don't feel lazy, you feel stuck. And it's not because you lack potential. You know you're capable of more. That's what hurts. The trap isn't obvious. It doesn't announce itself. It doesn't feel dangerous. It feels comfortable. Comfort tells you you're fine where you are. Distraction keeps your mind busy enough not to question it. Routine makes every day predictable. Delay convinces you there's always tomorrow. And tomorrow feels harmless. Until it turns into years. This trap doesn't push you down. It gently holds you in place. You're not failing. You're functioning. And that's why it's silent. You don't notice it stealing your edge. You don't hear it lowering your standards. You don't see it shrinking your world. You just feel tired, unfulfilled, restless for no clear reason. But here's the truth. Nothing changes until something inside you refuses to stay the same. This isn't about motivation. Motivation comes and goes. It shows up when it feels like it. The real shift happens when your identity changes. When you stop seeing yourself as someone who waits and start seeing yourself as someone who decides. Discipline isn't a punishment. It's a form of self-respect. It's saying your future matters more than your comfort. Your direction matters more than your mood. Your values matter more than what feels easy. Discipline isn't loud. It doesn't need announcements. It doesn't look dramatic. It shows up quietly, in moments no one sees, when excuses feel reasonable, when delay feels safe. Discipline is choosing alignment over avoidance, control over autopilot, freedom over familiarity. Because real freedom isn't doing whatever you want, it's being able to do what you decided matters. Most people never feel trapped. They just slowly stop believing change is possible for them. They settle into a version of life that's tolerable, and tolerance becomes a cage. But you feel this for a reason. The discomfort, the restlessness, the sense that you're meant for something more. That's not weakness. That's awareness. The silent trap only works on people who have potential, people who could choose more if they were willing to let go of who they've been comfortable being. So here's the quiet moment of choice. Not a big announcement, not a dramatic leap, just a decision you make when no one is watching. Do you keep protecting the version of life that feels safe? Or do you become someone who respects their future enough to change? Because the trap doesn't lock you in. It only waits for you to stop choosing comfort. And the question isn't whether you're capable. It's whether you're willing to outgrow what feels familiar.